We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
This is Logan. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30.
He's tackled at the...
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
10 at the 40-yard line.
First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. He's at the 40, the 20, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Browns nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. Into heavy traffic.
I thought I had that one.
Picked off near the 44. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They'll run on first down. Logan, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We got three, fellas. We got three. 90 is the money. Danny.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going back.
What up, Cuzzo?
Come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt the return. The Browns drive about to get started as the season winds down and you look at them in totality. You know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football because, as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. But no gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away.
The ball right to the... Come on, man.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside,
That's
my first
crazy.
thought and my eyes
What up?
gravitated downfield because
What
nowadays,
up?
most of these quarterbacks,
Come here.
when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw
You're not
it
gonna be
short.
playing that game
In
too
this
much
case,
longer.
he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Going deep downfield for Ross. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
What up?
Well set to kick off.
What's up?
Boswell now to kick it away after
What are
the
you doing?
touchdown.
Cleaning the kitchen.
What?
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
What are you doing?
And he'll be
man.
brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out
When
of
are
the
you
end
when are
zone
you
now
talking about
to
trying to
go.
come down
Their
here?
own 18-yard line.
Coming down there Thursday.
Who coming to get you?
One of y'all. What do you mean?
And when you going home?
Browns drive about to
No, I'll
get
be there
started.
Sunday or
It's been a
Monday.
rocky
Boy, ain't
start
nobody
for
getting
those
up that
Friday.
damn
Had the
early.
turnover and then the punt on
There's
those
one.
first 2 drives.
So there is
Does it have to be at 3-something in the morning?
Oh no, that's
You just know
definitely.
I just said it doesn't have to be the one at 3 in the morning. There's one at 7 that gets the champagne at 10.
Yards on
The
the
one that I
pickup.
took
It's
before.
2nd
And
and
who
8
taking you?
at the 19-yard
Probably
line.
Candace, because you'll be at work.
The
We
last
might.
run got a couple. Here's
Where your
What do you
mama
mean?
at?
Well, I need to know, because if not, then I need to know when I'm going to come home.
Where your mama at?
Huh?
Where your mama at?
Here's a throw that's
Where?
taken in out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit.
So what's your plans when you get down
12
here?
yards there and a 1st down.
12.
Yeah, there gotta be a reason why you coming, because I know you ain't coming to see me.
Oh.
17-0 our score after 1.
Score, Bengals 17. Browns nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Lawson in there to get him. And
I'll
this
probably
season
end up
now, that
going
is
to be
9 sacks for him.
2nd down.
2nd and 13. Eluding the pressure
If I
right.
can
And
think,
over it's Damian Ratley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the
I don't know.
44.
We'll see about all that.
16 yards,
Because
a
Victoria,
1st down.
Victoria,
Defense
Victoria
put
got
pretty
COVID
good
right
pressure
now.
on him, but he's able to flush out to his
Yep.
right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
That's not good.
I know.
Now on 1st down,
That's
he'll
it.
have to
This is
throw
great.
it. He's going to
Yep.
fire deep for Ratley. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, but I talked to her. She all right, though.
It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last
just got my couple
this
tests
time,
back.
defense was all over it, and they got there to
You
break
I
have
knew
it?
I didn't have it.
You said you don't have it?
Yeah, I knew I didn't have it. The only reason I had to get it
Second and 10,
when I
a
was at
very
school,
chilly day here, but no snow.
my
And I
stomach
gotta
was
say, if it's gonna be
so
this
it was
cold,
like
I want snow.
to come back to school
You should see
without
Charles'
missing
face.
10
He's looking at me
without
like
missing
I'm
10 days
crazy.
of school.
He's going to take another shot
I
here.
just have to get a COVID test.
And is this
Man, come on,
intercepted?
Russ,
It
you gotta
is.
catch
It's
the ball,
intercepted.
man. You can't let that man get
Picked
over you
up
like
by
that.
Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time,
What you do
the
there?
safety defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen.
Good work.
And you would have thought they would have been ready
There it
the
is.
last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets
Hey,
behind you.
KK.
It's the Cardinal sin of defense.
I know who the
They did.
WW Walker good game.
First down carry.
Oh my God.
This is from the 30 to the 34.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The 46-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, it's Logan. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44.
All right, well, just let me know, dude.
I like his focus there because he wasn't
All right, love it.
breaking that one big. All I thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now Burrow on first down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point now by Boswell.
Oh, man.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Bengals 24. Browns nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
14.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around
You
5.
can't stop the run, man.
Taken down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And for
I
the
keep doing
3rd
that
time
shit
here
instead of
this half,
jumping.
it's intercepted.
You're trying to get the possession catches.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run with Logan. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He was brought down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasking in the business, the coach.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Credit that breakup to Greedy Williams.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Matthew Ioannidis able to record his 5th sack of the season. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear? Yeah. They are more athletic now than ever before. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history, you'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right.
The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's 2nd down.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Complete.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now here's Ross. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Grant Delpit on the
from the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Keeps himself, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. DJ Reader in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. On the return. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
On 1st down. Logan, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
They run again with Logan.
48-yard line.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 43-yard line.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in a second half blowout material. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Oh, man.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will extend
DJ.
this big lead.
You got 10 more minutes, all right?
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell
DJ.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Oh,
And
my
his
God.
throw is incomplete.
And those two just have been in
had
sync
that
thus
one.
far. They've done a nice job against him.
So,
but
I'm
still,
feeling that one
with his
receiver.
talent, you would expect
That's all I'm
him to
trying
have
to
more
do.
completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a man over the middle, and it's complete.
The pass.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. They'll run on first down. Walker. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, 43 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6.
Good.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they go backwards here.
pass
Losing
interference,
yardage
no play.
back at the 48-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
To number 45.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Carl Lawson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. On first down, Logan. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was brought down by Shelbrick Redwine. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, they run with Mixon. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On the carry, it's Logan. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, and that's all about ball control, isn't it?
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
How the hell are they going to breathe with these damn masks on like that? What the hell?
The Browns drive about to get started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They look to throw now on first down. Going for the deep ball. This is taken in. It's complete. It goes an impressive 31-yard gain.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. You may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And Walker with it over the middle.
The pass.
7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the Bengals' 37-yard line.
They'll give it here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 21. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. They'll run on first down. It's Walker. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 20-yard line.
He's got it.
He got it.
And somewhat of a
My boy about to be an X factor, buddy.
He's in for the touchdown, but they still try to big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
He'll be X factor for next season.
You're going slow clap on me.
Hopefully next game. I think it's this game.
They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Yes, middle of the field, a breakaway. A big play there.
Man, score, man. Come on, man.
41 yards on the ground.
You get the fucking ball back.
The 6-yard line.
The field goal something.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run it here with Logan. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now right out of the 2-minute break. They're going to timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Brings up second and goal.
On second down, he's mixing. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. It's 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. Something to hang their hat on against.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Browns drive about to get started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams
Get my
want to
shit,
do
get the
that.
fuck up.
Coaches
Oh,
want to.
come
I
on,
remember times
what?
on a team
Oh.
losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On play action, they'll throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Fucking beast mode.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
It's second down.
2nd and 15. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Check 99.
Today's
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job much easier when they're